Okay, I decided to step up my game. I've been cleaning this anode strap off every half hour with paper towels and a wooden block to scrape it off. Every now and then I go in the garage where I have a hand grinder with a wire wheel on it and clean out all up the bright metal. Runs about 2.5 amps or so for about a half hour and then drops off real quick as soon as it gets any kind of scale on it. So I decided to double up on the voltage. There's no reason why it needs to be only 12 volts from this 12 volt block, 15 amp. I made this power supply in my early days of ham radio when I lived in Miami, when I was in for MRN, 8 amp power supply. Pretty proud of this. Didn't have a lot of hand tools. I just epoxied a piece of screen. I think I just made this with a screwdriver and a pair of scissors and wire cutters. I think it has, I don't know what those series pass regulators are. It's a linear power supply. Might be 3055s, they might be 317s. I don't know, but it's 8 amps. So A side is fixed 12 volts. B side is a nice 10-turn wire wound Burns pot. Really nice precision feeling. And you could do both of those simultaneous. The current meter was interesting. This was out of an old CB radio. Back when I got into ham radio in Miami, I had no inclination whatsoever to be involved with ham CB. So I took an old, I believe that's what it was, yeah, S meter out of a CB radio, took the numbers off and calibrated. If you look in there, there's like little dots on there with a felt tip marker on the top. And each one of those dots is supposed to be an amp, and there's a shunt in there. And I remember carefully calibrating that, although I don't know how accurate that is. What does that, I don't have my readers on. Maybe that's 4 amps, but when I first put the current meter on, it seemed to be reading about 4 amps. So let's turn this on, calibrate it for DC amps, and let's see what it is. So, oh wow, it's down to 2 already. When I first turned it on, it was at 4. The screen lights up orange when it's over 3 amps. So I don't know what to say. I really don't have my readers. Maybe you folks can tell me what dot that's on. Is that 3? It looks like maybe 1, 2, no. I have to go and look. Maybe it's 3 dots. 3 dots would be 3 amps. Maybe that's just under 3 amps. Which would be kind of, yeah, well, that's not just under, but anyway, you get the idea. So now something, I don't know why this is dripping and leaking, making a mess here. Is it overflowing? I did put some more water in it because I wanted this neck to get done, so I found an old milk jug with some water. Some of the undissolved boric acid or borax was over there. Some of those are hard as pebbles. You can't crush them up. Some of them I crushed up and put it in the milk bottle. Excuse me. Poured it in there. I wanted to get this fluid level, electrolyte level, as high as possible, so I could finish etching, or not etching, but do electrolysis on the filler cap mouth. So I will have to keep an eye on why this is dripping and where it's dripping from. So I don't know. Oh, it's just residual water, I think, because I was sloshing it around over here, so I don't want it to get on the bench. But anyway, there you have it. We are now stepped up to a 24 volt electrolysis process. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. It's just really convenient. I had this in the shed forever since I moved. But I use this power supply quite a bit for packet radio and other things. Some days I'm going to have to open it up and see what's inside, because I really don't remember how I built it, but I was pretty proud of it at the time. Back then, there was no internet, no computers, nothing like that. We did wax transfers, right? Everything we learned was by books, ARRL handbooks, what you learn in school books, that kind of stuff. So that's back in the days when hams were real hams. Now the damn hams, now they're cheating on DX. They go to DX Summit and copy, hey, I heard Africa on so-and-so. Hey, okay, let's go get Africa. Hey, you got a new country, guys. Like, F that. It's not real ham radio. Sorry, I digress. That's real ham radio. Thank you for watching.